Hey people, welcome to Hustle.
And love.
Man, now I don't know where to begin, but I know we've been getting a lot of comments about interviewing individuals. And me and my significant other, my partner in crime, we thought about it and we said, you know something? Why not? But the thing about interviews is getting the right person to interview. I didn't just want to bring anyone up here. And I guess, God has blessed me to just connect with the right people at the right time. That's all I can say. And I'm going to let Arthur Issa J make the introduction.
Well, before we make the introduction, we want to say thank y'all for watching, continuing to support us. We see y'all. We want to shout out United States because we see them views and numbers is going up in the States. United Kingdom, Guatemala. We see y'all.
Love
we want
you
to shout
guys,
y'all
man.
out and we want to salute y'all. And like we always do, we want to acknowledge a few comments before we get right into the show because we want to let y'all know that we are with y'all. So we want to shout out, let's see, Dante Williams. He said, y'all the hood Huxtables. I love it. What is that supposed to mean? Even though it sounds like something good. So thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Next, Kyrie Harrison said, y'all are definitely respectable. Salute. Love the way y'all carry yourselves. Need more like you. So that fitted is fire. Oh, that white one. That white and gold one.
You give you the hookup. DM me.
Then we said, Best Style 187 Metro said, the big bro got so much knowledge and wisdom. I got to get with y'all ASAP. Peace and blessings, beloved. Positive growth and development. Thank
DM
you.
me. I'm there for you.
Oh, one more. Best Style said, it's called Chatty Patty, sis. I guess he was talking about when we said about them wiretaps and all that other stuff. So he was calling them Chatty Patty.
All right. Now I know.
On that note, we just want to say, continue to watch and definitely make sure y'all subscribe. Subscribe. Don't just watch. Subscribe so y'all can stay on point and in tune with us. Make sure y'all definitely subscribe. So, with that being said, we want to introduce Yaw Agyapong.
Yep.
Did I say it right?
You got it right, yeah.
Yes. So, introduce yourself. No one can give it better than you.
All right, so my name is Yaw Agyapong. I'm a film director of The Birth of the Seat feature film that's taking off right now in New York, and now we're about to travel it nationally and internationally.
Okay, so tell us about your film, Birth of the Seat.
So The Birth of the Seat is a psychological thriller. It plays kind of on Jordan Peele's, that kind of route. It takes the Jordan Peele route. Psychological thriller about a young woman that loses her parents at a young age, travels back home to inquire about how her parents died, and in doing so, she befriends a couple that's a little, crazy, and they open doors that I don't think should have been open there. And she finds out a lot of things that she wasn't looking to find out.
Well, let me ask you this because, our show is very much in conjunction with our guest. And we have a thing where we say we inspire, we motivate, we empower, and we educate. So now this is for the audience that are the listeners or the viewers who say that we don't give substance in educating. So this is for y'all because this brother here is a phenomenon. So I want to ask you the question about your hustle. I mean, in the film business, and I think whatever you do share with us is imperative for the young brothers and sisters and individuals that don't even realize, how segregated, how hard it is for a black brother to get into the film. And give us your background. I want to hear your story.
Okay.
And I believe so this way they can more tap into you to support you and know that you are one of us.
So basically, like most of us at an early age, you don't know what you want to do. You have to experiment. That was me. I didn't know what I wanted to do. So most of my family's in the medical field. So, when you come from a certain family that follows a certain route, the kids tend to follow. That's why it's important to lead by example. So my parents are in the medical field. Everyone's in medical. My older brother. So I followed the same route. So I'll be a doctor too, but it wasn't in my heart. But you don't want to speak up and say that because it's kind of like you're the odd one out of the bunch. You
At the
stepping
given
out.
time.
That wasn't your passion.
But it wasn't my passion. But I said, let's just follow whatever, medical field. Unfortunately, people are always going to be sick. So you always got a job.
Yes.
So I'm like, all right, let me just do it, whatever. And then I'm doing it. I'm doing all the classes.
But I don't want to interrupt you
Yeah.
because our listeners are very attentive. And when you say the medical field, you're like vague.
Oh, I got you. Okay,
Yes.
specify.
Yeah,
All right,
yes,
I
He
got
said
you.
doctors. I heard him
No,
say
but
doctors.
he said doctor. He didn't say what kind of
Oh,
doctor.
I got you. I'm gonna break this
What?
down. So you want to break the whole thing?
Yes,
All right,
I mean
all right.
this is hustling and
Hustle
love.
and love,
So
all right.
I want them to know this is the real deal here.
Okay,
This
I
is
got
not,
you.
Okay, yeah, all right.
So I was attending college for my 4-year degree, bachelor's in science. I wanted to be a dermatologist and have my own practice. My brother was going for a known physician. My sister's in neurosurgery right now. My mom, so on and so forth. So, that's the field that we took up. So as I was doing that, at a certain point, my junior year in college, actually my junior year, but going for my second degree, I graduated summa cum laude with a bachelor's in biology, chemistry degree, my second degree. My junior year, going for my chemistry degree, I realized this wasn't my passion. Unfortunately, I found out a little too late because you got one degree.
I'm about to
so-
say after all that degree and then you realize
degree and degree. Oh, that's a lot of schooling.
Right,
It
a lot
is,
of
it is,
schooling.
it
And
is.
But
he
go ahead,
graduated
Yeah.
at the top.
Summa cum laude, yep.
Yes, summa cum laude.
3.9 GPA.
Okay.
So then going into my junior year for my chemistry degree, I said, I can't keep following my parents and what everybody else is doing. You got to be your own man and find your own identity at one point. So, sometimes you have to turn your back on your family, your friends. You can't just follow people. So I said,
Right.
So the summertime came, and I was laying down on the couch. Never forget this. Laying
What
down
year?
on the couch, junior year. This is 2013.
Okay.
2013, laying down on the couch, and I said, we gotta figure something out because I can't just keep doing this. You feel like you're dying inside when you don't find something that you love, that passion. And I'm like, man, I'm bored, man. So I just laid on the computer, just got my laptop, laid on the computer, typing on the computer. What things do I like to do? Rap, just going through different things. Rap, can't rap. Sports, I'm
say
pretty
you a
good.
rapper?
No. I'm just going through stuff,
Yes, there's
So,
options.
Yeah, options.
All right.
So rap, I was like, no. Music, can't sing, no. Sports, I'm good. I played football. I boxed all my life. I was going to go Golden Gloves and all that, but that's another story. So I was like, yeah, but that's a dangerous sport. You don't want to do that for a career. What can I do? I was like, oh, I like movies. But when you think of movies, the first thing that comes to mind when you want to get involved is money.
Yes.
Right.
Money. I don't come from a wealthy background.
Yes.
I didn't grow up like that.
Yes.
So I'm like, nah, I don't have that kind of money to get into that. But I researched. Thank God for YouTube and the internet. I kept researching, and I found out you can make movies with small cameras like the one they're shooting on now. That don't cost $1 million. So I'm like, all right, let me look into that. So I researched it. I found out one that was affordable for me at that time was $400. That was exactly how much I had left in my account. So I had to make a decision. I said, should I empty my account out and try this out and take a risk? Or just, this is a crazy idea, it's silly. Just keep going to school, like do what everyone else, do what your parents say and just keep going to school. And I said,
What's trending.
yeah, just do what everyone else is
Yes.
doing in the
Traditional.
family. Traditional. And I said, yo, I was looking at other filmmakers on the internet, on YouTube. Shout out to Rad, she's somebody that inspired me. She came to the premiere. And, all these people are doing magical things, telling their own story. Nobody's controlling them.
Yeah.
Do this way, do this way. And I'm like, yo, I could do this? I'm looking on TV. I grew up watching black folks in the films, in TV, always being criminals, and the women is portrayed as prostitutes and
drug addicts,
yeah,
getting
crackheads
raped
and all this
and-
stuff,
yeah.
and all the men in black film are always thugs. And I'm like, nah, but that's not indicative of all of us. None of us like that. There's good and bad in every race and culture.
Right.
So I'm like, if I can be the leader, whoever, at that time I didn't know what position it was, but if I can find out who leads the set or the movie and tells the story, I can change this. So I'm like, yo, all right, let me research. So I said, what does Spike Lee do? So I started typing his name, and it said director. I'm like, all right, director. Tarantino, Spielberg, Scorsese, the legends.
Yes, yeah, the legends. The big
So I'm
guys.
like, director, I type it in, and it said director's the one that leads the set, tells the story. So I'm like, cool. So how does that correlate with writer? Writer's the one that gives the story to the director, and he creates the vision. So I'm like, well, let me just do both.
Yes.
So I'm like, I'm gonna write and direct. I went and cleared my account out. $0. That was the scariest day of my life, man. Because
I can relate.
When you really got $0, if those of you know you can relate, $0 left, like anything can happen. You scared because anything can happen. You don't have no money left. So I'm like,
And you don't know how this is going to turn out.
That's
if
what
it's
I'm
going to
saying.
profit, if it's going to benefit. I can relate, but go ahead.
So when I had the $0, I'm like, dang, I just did something crazy, yo. And I remember being hungry. I never forget this.
No, that's the hustle.
I remember being
That's
hungry.
Yes. It's struggle.
And I'm speaking from the heart right now. It's like this is crazy.
You going to cry?
Nah.
Let it go. This is for the soul. This is
Nah,
hustling.
it's just when you can see it, like
Yes.
in the past. I
Yeah,
remember
you
me
can
sitting
feel
at
it, that same fire.
like the vision is there. I
yeah.
remember me sitting at my desk and looking at the camera. It was all black, and it's like the camera fed me.
Yes.
Like I was physically full. It was weird. I was hungry, but I'm like, when I looked at the camera, I was like, this is the sacrifice I made. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Let
no,
me go
you
eat the
can-
bread
yes.
downstairs. I don't need a meal.
Yeah,
Right,
I'm cool.
right.
You know?
Yeah.
So
Oodles and noodles.
yeah,
and
whatever. We'll
right.
find something. So I'm like, all right, cool. But we got to make this work. You can't sacrifice and then just sit there and think somebody's going to knock on your door and give it to you.
Right.
So I said, all right, first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to start opening my mouth, man. You have to speak it into existence. So I went around the neighborhood.
Amen.
I said, yo, y'all want to do movies like that? They're like, for real, movies? Like, yeah, I was getting into acting, asking people. I said, yo, I'm a director.
Yes.
I never did it before.
start claiming it.
I just
Just
stepped
start
out the
claiming it,
house
yes,
and
yes,
said, I'm a
yes.
director. Everybody was like, all right, cool. So we start doing movies. As we were doing it, I was learning as we went.
Yes.
You know? As a
Hands-on. That's the best
it.
way.
Hands-on. So from that point on, I did one short film in my house. That was the first one. It's on my YouTube. It's called When a Man Hurries, Lucifer Smiles. Wow. So being impatient, basically.
Yes.
So that was the first one. Black lead. He was one of my friends, and I just kept going. I did a web series called After You Left about 3 young black men that lose their mom and how they cope with it, and a detective was behind the mom's death. That was my first short
Can I
series.
interrupt you for a minute? Only because the first movie that you just said you did, the short one, just tell me a little bit about what that was about. Because it sounded like it's about a little bit what we was talking about when you do it fast is ruined faster.
Oh, yes,
Like,
yes.
what was
As
that
fast
about?
as it come, as fast as it go, meaning that many a times impatientness.
Yeah.
You want it when you want it, when you want it. That.
Not you, let him tell me.
Yes, but you just said something, so I'm just adding on to what you say so he could continue.
Hustle and love, baby. Hustle and love. I love
Hustle
it.
and love,
This
that's
is what
right.
it is, man. So, so basically that short film was about a young man that was supposed to study with his friend, and the friend didn't concur in terms of agreeing with him to study. So he wanted to hurry up and do things on his own. So he stayed home instead of meeting up with his friend. And then in the end, there was a demon in the basement and ended up eating him. Yeah. So it was I was experimenting at the time. I wanted to experiment, learn my camera skills. I shot it, I directed it, I edited it, so I was just testing my skills out. Then I was going to implement the lessons and get deeper with it. So then we went on, I did the After You Left.
So what was the lesson in that first film?
You shouldn't have rushed. You should have been patient.
Right.
Should have waited for your friend.
Right. Okay.
So
I
that
just
was
wanted to see was it correlating with what we spoke about the other day when we was talking about Proverbs and what was going on with the you remember what I'm talking about? The trailer situation.
Vaguely,
They
but
speeded
I'm
to
with
the
you.
top.
Yes, I'm
Okay.
yes.
All right, go
Yeah,
ahead.
being patient.
Okay, so go ahead.
So I did a couple short series and stuff, jumped into that. That went really well. And like I said, in the midst of it, I may be saying it easily, but it was very difficult, man. Very, 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 very difficult. I mean, man, very difficult. Losing money, losing friends,
It was
girlfriends.
like scratch your neck difficult.
Yeah, it was tough. It was tough, man.
But you was determined.
Never stop. I had 50 a year. I had a friend 15, 16 years. Stopped being friends with him because of this business, because he wanted to goof off and things like that. But, who you start with, you're not always going to finish with. And you have to, if you know you're going to do something, you really want to be the greatest at it, not just be the best. I really believe.
Don't half that.
You have to believe it.
Champ is
Like, I'm the
here.
greatest director ever to walk the
That's
the
it,
face
that's
of the earth.
right.
That's how you got to believe it. And I said, I'm willing to lose anybody for this. I mean, I
Yes.
worked with my brother. I fired my brother for this. I fired my mom over this.
Wow.
It's nothing personal. You still love your
Yes,
mom, you
yes.
still love your
Right,
brother.
it's business.
But if they're
When
gonna
it's
destroy
business,
your
it's never
dream,
personal.
Yeah.
you gotta let them go.
Let
And
'em go.
I remember my brother coming late to one of the movies I was doing. I said, "Yo, you late?" He said, "Oh yeah, my bad, man." Because it's your brother, my older brother. So he's like, "Okay, let's go."
Right,
I
brush
let-
it off. I'm late, so what?
And I fired him. Never forget, man. I said, "You're done." And he was like,
He
"Whoa,
couldn't stand you for a little
So
while.
yeah, couldn't stand me for a little while. At one point, my whole family turned on me in terms of this dream, saying it's not gonna work. Just keep focusing on
That's what I
school.
was
You're
going to ask
wasting
you.
your
Were they
time.
supportive? Was your family
No,
and
they were
friends
not.
supportive?
No, they were not. Nobody was.
You're
I'm
talking
telling
about
you.
doctors. This is like we're doctors. This is for sure.
Yeah.
You're experimenting now, but we know this is for sure
That's it.
traditional. Because as he said, people are always going to get sick. So you already go. But now this just shows the characteristics of the formula of success: determination, passion. Those are like, whoa.
You need it.
But go ahead, brother. Yeah.
So yeah, nobody was supportive. You know, like I said, some people they make it and then they want to sugarcoat it because they want to be, you know, in unison and make sure everybody's happy.
Right.
They don't like to tell the truth. Like, oh, I love my mom. She supported me. Nah, my mom didn't support me. My brother didn't support me.
Keep it 100.
My dad didn't support me. You know, they say, oh yeah, you can do it. Why you doing this movie thing? They support you for a little bit. They see it didn't work. Mickey Mine did 15 short films. All failed. I submitted to film festivals, blew people's money, my money. I gave it all, man. Not one festival's accepted me. Not one. And at the 15th film, that's when I got in a car accident, very bad car accident.
Thank God
Everybody,
you here.
it was real bad. Everybody left. Everybody left. Friends, girlfriend broke up with me the same day I got in a car accident. Wow. My man I knew for 3-4 years was in the business. Never came and checked on. Like, you see who your real people are when you down.
Yes.
Oh, of course.
And you don't have to be in prison to be down.
No.
I was. You see
Yeah,
what I'm
no,
saying?
but it was the same thing when we were speaking about that when you're in prison, a lot of times guys that's who you really cling to and gravitate to is those who wrote you that letter, even if they never came. But that letter you received from them, even if it's only one time, you knew that he didn't forget you or she didn't forget you. So him being in a hospital bed at the time, you know, I don't know if he was on critical or whatever.
No, but it's just like when you cripple the people that you thought would be there.
You're
I
dead.
experienced the same thing. When I could give. Oh, everybody loved me.
Oh, they love you.
But the minute I don't have it or I
yeah,
can't.
yep.
Moving right along to the next person. Let's go glorify and praise the next person.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
what they
Forget
do.
Hov.
That's
what they do.
But
So.
that's why I say, you know, thank you for the lows, but I thank God for thank you for the highs, but I thank God for the lows. Man.
Yeah.
Yes.
The lows is what makes you. Nobody wants
Thank
to go
you
through
for
it,
your
but when
ups
you
and your downs.
there you go. So I mean, everybody left me. Never forget, wrist was messed up, still messed up to today. Laying in bed, and I said, you know what? This has to be a reason behind this. It hurt. I'm not gonna say act like Superman. It hurt. I'm like,
No,
damn,
exactly.
nobody's around. Nobody. I mean, nobody. I had nobody. But I'm like, there gotta be a reason for this. I know, and this is the time. There'll always be a time when you're chasing your dream or passion. You'll come to a breaking point where you'll feel like maybe they're right.
Yes.
Like, I think they about to defeat me. Like, maybe this ain't for me.
Right.
Man. Like, and that was the day. And never forget laying in bed. And I'm like, girlfriend left, all the friends are gone. Damn, this movie thing is going down. 15 short film, nothing's happening, no money. I'm like, maybe they right. I'm about to just hang it up, man.
Embarrassment.
And it was just bad. And I remember telling, I think I told my mom, I told somebody, I'm like, yeah, I'm done, man. I'm done with this movie thing. It's not
It's
working.
like that's what they wanted to hear.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the way I knew this is for me is as soon as I said it the next day, I woke up like, nah, I can't quit. Like something in me, it's a weird feeling. I'm like, nah, I love this, man. I was watching Netflix, I quit. I'm like, I'm done and watching. I'm like, yo, I can do what they do. Like, I'm catching the mistakes,
yes.
and I'm like, I'm telling you, I'm one of the great. I know I could do this, and that's the day I said, yeah, nah, we back. So I cleared everything, laid in the bed, and I hit the internet, man. Hit the internet, told people, film director, I put my whole resume together, cleared all the lazy people out my circle, the leeches, and I just cleared everybody,
God
all
just
the
needed
negative
you
people.
by yourself in that moment.
In that moment.
Yes.
In that
Like,
cave.
Everything he does for
I
a
went
reason.
through the
Yes.
same thing. And
Yes.
it's like God got to break you down and strip you from everything and everybody around you for you to understand who you are and your purpose. Because if you focuses on a girlfriend and a family and trying to live up, you're going to get like, I'll give up.
Yeah,
and they get happy when they feed off of
that's
that.
what they wanted.
They wanted that.
Yeah.
But God, the Most High who got your back, needs you by yourself and alone in that moment so you can just focus on you and God.
And at that time, you question. You don't understand, but there's always a plan.
Yep, and he
But as
answers.
human-
When you question, God answers.
Oh, it's true? So I cleared the whole circle, hit the internet. Guess who I find, ladies and gentlemen? Mr. Devin
I
Richardson.
was going to say Devin.
I find Mr. Devin. I'm like, yo, what's up, man?
Salute to Mr. Devin
Mr.
Richardson.
Devin Richardson, brother.
My guy, co-director, he couldn't be here
Yeah.
today, but you will see him in Yaw again.
Yes.
Telling you, the next big thing.
Thank you, brother. So then found Devin. I'm like, what's up, brother? How you doing? My name's Yaw. I'm a film director, man.
Yes.
You want to act in one of my movies? He's like, yeah, cool. Had my other boy Dennis. He's been rocking with me for a long time. Dennis Garfell. He helped produce The Birth of the Seed.
Yes.
He said, "Yaw,
I
he's
met
the
in
first."
person.
Yes.
Yes.
That is the first
That-
one believed in me. He said, "Yaw." I said, "Dennis, I need this much money." Wrote the check. Said, "That's for you. I believe in you, man."
He's the one that played in the movie as
Yeah,
well.
that's
Yes,
the
right?
old
Okay,
man,
the
the
one I
detective.
took the pictures with.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Never forget. He's official. Said, "Yo, I believe in you. You just don't have the money, but you have the gift." He gave me the check, and I was looking at it like,
That was
"Yo,
the angel.
that's it." I said, "I can't."
Like,
if
did
this,
I really just get this check? Like,
There you
oh
go.
my gosh, like,
you know how hard it is to get
God.
$100. You know what I'm saying? So if
Yes.
this guy gave me this much money,
Yes.
How much you gave him?
$5,000.
Okay.
Never forget. And I was young. I never seen that kind of money before.
Yes.
When I got $1,000, I was going crazy. I thought I was
Yeah.
walking in the
I'm
mall. I'm like,
rich.
"Yo, I got it, yo." So I'm like, "Damn, this guy believed me. You can't let him down now.
Yes.
This is like your last leg.
Yes.
You got to give it everything you got and show him you really about this." So when he gave me that, I met
there's gonna be
Devin.
plenty more where that came
Exactly. If you can do this.
from. Yeah.
Met Devin, put it together, reached out, went to a networking meeting, met a gentleman named Jerry Aquino. I saw him standing there. I'm like, "Yo, brother, how you doing? You a cameraman?" I'm meeting all these people. Like, I felt alone because all the people I was dealing with prior to this were friends.
Yes.
They weren't real. Their heart wasn't
when
in
you went
this.
through your breakdown, God aligned you.
With the right,
the-
the stars, they all aligned.
Yo,
Yeah.
it just
It aligns,
And
man.
it was your time.
And,
It
you
was
know,
your
everyone has
time.
their story. So
Yes.
you got your story,
Yes.
Isha. You got your. So the stars align at a certain point, and so I'm like, "Yo, you like film and stuff?" And the way he was talking to me, the vernacular, the way he was expressing himself, I'm like, "This guy likes it like I like it." I finally found somebody.
Yes.
Like his heart was behind it. So Jerry Aquino's the one that shot The Birth of the Seed. The camera
Yes.
DP, phenomenal. After Jerry, I met. I casted for the lead, Nessa Noel, incredible actress.
Yes.
I mean, these are people that were taking it serious. No more games. No more dudes that are half in, half out. I used to get excuses like, "Yo, my bad, I can't make it today. Yeah, I got chill with my girlfriend." It was just a whole bunch
Just
of
not taking it serious. Like,
So I met him. He said, "Yo, I'm gonna bring my boy through." I said, "Who?" He said his name's Jeff. He's in this school. That's this gentleman. He had met Jeff. I'm like, "Yo,
Jeff.
right. She
Jeff.
went to Jeff
Going on,
behind the scenes.
Official.
Yes.
Official.
Official, yes.
He came to the set, humble. "How you doing, brother? I'm here to learn." And I was scoping people out because you
Yes.
see what I experienced
Yes,
before.
no, but now
it's
you
about
know.
you to trust.
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm like, I don't know if this dude gonna do what the other people did. The whole time, serious. Lifted, "Yeah, you need anything?" I'm like, "Yo." And I
this too
remember,
good to be true.
yeah. I'm like, I'm meeting all these people. I'm looking for housing. And keep in mind, just because I want to tell everybody this, your Instagram, your YouTube, your Facebook, just because you're not friends with anyone or certain people anymore, don't mean they're not watching.
They
you.
watching.
They watching.
Oh, they
Rest
watching.
They watching
Sure.
right now.
They
Can't
watching.
believe they watching me.
Oh.
They
watching
watching.
me. They watching, yeah. They watching.
Rest
watching.
assured,
Yes.
they are watching you.
Yes.
And they're not watching to see if they're watching to see if you are going to fail.
Fail.
That is what they're watching
Yes,
for. They
yes.
will
They praying on
consistent.
that.
They'll create fake Instagrams,
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Facebook
Listen.
pages.
Yes.
They will watch you like hawks.
Listen, I know.
Oh, yeah.
My story is very similar to yours.
Okay,
In due
cool.
time, we'll talk about it one day, but it's very similar.
Okay.
And they still watching friends.
Oh,
that
they
became
never stop
enemies.
till they hit the grave.
They tell me you get friends with them again. "Oh, well, I saw you doing this.
Oh
so
yeah,
you
had
know,
that happen to me.
How you saw me and we wasn't even speaking?" "Oh, somebody told me." Nobody didn't tell you a goddamn thing. You was looking. But go ahead.
So that happened, and I remember it was surreal, man.
But look what they'll tell you. I didn't see your show. I wasn't watching.
No, they watched.
I didn't see it. Oh, no, I didn't get to watch it.
They watch. Believe me, they watch.
I know.
They watch. They're your biggest supporters.
Y'all watching. We know y'all watching.
So I'm like, I'm putting together the house. I'm like, "Yo, God, man, I've been doing this for 5 years at this time, and I'm like, don't let me fail. This is big. I'm putting together $250,000 houses we're gonna shoot,
Yes.
and I'm like, dang, man, this is a
Oh,
lot
that was
of.
my question. Like, what do you mean putting together houses?
Oh,
But
so-
where y'all was shooting at?
Yeah, I have to. So I did everything when I did the first movie. I found a location. I hired the people. I wrote the script along with the assistance of Ella B. Lynn and Devin McCart. I put everything together. I had no team because you have to
Yes.
prove yourself before people.
Right,
trust.
before people
So
trust
I was
you.
doing all this stuff, and it got to the point where it's like, "Yo, this really gonna happen." And there was ups and downs within that process, like funding and all. And then we finally got. I'm like, "This is it." People put money behind this. We got about 50,000 invested in this. We're about to go out and shoot. I really got to prove, because in my mind, you may not be where you want to be yet, but if you have to believe it in here first,
And
that whatever you want to do,
manifest
that you are the greatest. And I really feel I'm
No.
the greatest ever to walk this earth in terms
I
of
was
Amen.
just
filmmaking.
listening to
You
Tyson.
have to.
And not to cut you off, but just to add on to that, I was just listening to Tyson, and
Who's Tyson?
Mike
Mike,
Tyson,
Mike.
the
I
greatest
know this
champ.
one. Clear.
That's my homie. Salute to Tyson.
I love Mike.
I ain't see you in years, homie, but I'm here.
I love him.
And he said, he had so much, his self-esteem was so low, but what Cuz D'Amato did,
D'Amato.
he told him, he drilled it every night, you're the greatest.
You're a monster, yeah.
Can't nobody beat you.
That's it.
He said he got to the point where he became Superman.
Yeah, he
like,
did.
that's how Cuz made him feel, and he got greater. He started discipline. The same thing like you, the same thing like I, the same
But
thing
you
like
did
she.
it for yourself.
Yes.
You didn't have nobody like drilling that in you and telling you you're the greatest.
And some people it's different. Like Mike needed
Yes.
custom models. Some people need it from experience. Teachers,
Yes.
them, you know.
Yes.
So,
It doesn't matter where it comes, but when you start getting that confidence without the support,
because when
That's
Cuss
what
died,
make
Mike was
you-
the same.
yes.
You know.
And that's what make you do it yourself when you're not getting that support. When you, because that's what happened with me. I don't have nobody telling me you're the greatest.
Yeah.
You're gonna do it. You're gonna, like. So I have to do like you.
There you
Tell myself I'm the best in this game. I'm the best at it. So I
you
feel
have to. You have to. And you know, and that was my mentality. I said, I know I'm the greatest. So I just gotta prove it to people. So when I got on that set, I said, this is it. It's wartime.
Okay,
No
General,
no
use that.
games. And Jeff, you saw it.
Yeah.
No games.
Yeah, John is one of the best directors I work with, and I
Wow.
work with a lot of people, you know. And
Well,
one thing
give
I can
some
say
names.
about him
I mean-
is, you know, I work with a few. You know, I work also. I could shout out Nemi. Hendrix.
salute.
Right, he's
Yes.
a good
Jersey.
director-ish, you know. But Yon himself, like, he sit and he actually see when the actress or actors are doing something that he see that's wrong, he'll school them. So I think that's why the crew also love him so much, is because of his directions given, you know. He gives you great directions.
He's a
so,
general.
Right, so you want to sit and watch this guy when he's at work, you know.
A field
so
marshal,
Personally,
like-
I didn't know him, so it was like, for me to have just met him, you would think he had hundreds of years in this already. You know,
Yes,
and this
you
is
know,
some
very
serious stuff,
veteran.
yo.
Thank you, bro.
Like,
Saying,
you know,
wow, you never knew
yeah.
he felt like that?
No, just salute you for you to even come out, you know,
and
it's-
you know,
to see another black
was,
man.
I was a student, so I was in school, so you know, I was interning, and Jerry, you know, and I always tell Jerry this. I said, definitely shout out to Jerry for the people that he introduced me to, and for us to grow as friends like this, you know. And now me being a future director, you know, I'm still a student, because you never want to be above people,
Bigger
you know,
than-
right,
yeah.
right, you know,
Yeah.
because you still,
Be
you
humble.
always,
Be
Always,
humble,
always.
right,
Be humble.
right. So you
Always.
know, when I sit there, and you would have knew Jan was just 5 years in the game, you know, because he already know which shots to look for, and him and Jerry just work like that, you know.
Yes.
They would just make it work, you know, and that's
Team.
what got
That's
me, you know?
teamwork. It's
Yeah.
teamwork.
Well, y'all
So I'm
used to
looking
working together.
right. No, it's
We worked together almost a year now.
Yeah.
A year, almost 2 years.
Yeah.
Almost 2 years. So we
Right.
worked on the full movie for 14 days. We shot it.
Right.
Like I said, I
That
brought
was
that.
Birth of Deceit.
The Birthday is my
Okay.
first movie. So when I stepped on set, I said, I'm gonna prove to the world, not only to myself, not only to this crew, but to the world, I am the greatest one to ever walk this earth. When I stepped in that house, we shot the movie in 14 days. Jeff, correct me if I'm wrong, let him know.
Right.
I did. I literally stayed up for 36 hours straight, no sleep. Went to sleep for 2 hours. Woke up again. I was the one waking people up in the house
Right.
screaming. Like people, somebody actually
Was
acted
On
you,
the
sad.
set.
was you a monster for being up so long?
I
'Cause you
was.
know when you don't
Yo.
get no rest, you be like,
Oh no, I was
He
family.
was determined. That's
Yeah,
determined.
I mean,
I
it was
know
a
that type
general
of
style.
determination.
Yeah, you know.
Like,
when you on
yes.
set, your director's the captain of the boat.
That's
so
it.
if his energy
It's low
is
and
good, you know, you're gonna go off his vibe. And if his
Same.
energy is bad, and it's like it
You're gonna
brings
ruin-
it. So Yarn always have that energy with him, so it always kept us going. So we was tired, but we wasn't tired, because it was like always looking forward to
Gotta
what
do it.
tomorrow.
I mean,
I
yeah,
put
what
music on the
tomorrow's
set.
gonna be, you know.
There you
so
go.
it's definitely, you know, looking forward for the next film.
You had to be there.
next one, yeah.
You had to
brother.
be there.
You have to-
Like you expressing it, but I know
Yeah.
it's something like,
Oh, it's
That
different.
set is
you
good.
had
It's
to
different.
be
Right.
there.
I put the
Right.
music on. I'm screaming, get out! Everybody's like, somebody actually came up to me on set. My boy Tim, you met Tim. He was at
Yes.
the premiere. He said, "Yo, I want to ask you a serious question. All jokes aside, because I've never seen this before. Are you on drugs? Like, are you?"
like, cause you like,
No, he meant it, and he really meant like, yo, what, like how are you,
Just
how
so,
you, how
like
we
a
stay
robot.
for 36 hours, sleep 2 hours to get up, and then do the whole. How
Right.
he was
He's
asking me,
working.
and
Yeah.
it's the passion when you really
No,
know this is my
no.
one shot.
Right.
Yes, one
They
shot,
gave
one
me that
kill.
chance. I'm not playing with it.
Yes,
I'm not
one
playing
shot,
with it.
I'm
So-
going to the moon.
So thank you. You know, it's not something I did alone. It was the help of Jeff and my whole team, the actors, the actors, everybody. From the
Everybody.
house, everybody. It's a collective effort,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you have to be
But it comes
110%.
from your energy,
Yes.
you know,
There
like
you
when I
go.
said, like, the energy he gives you, it's like you want to see what tomorrow's set is gonna be because it's like you expected something great to come out of
looking
tomorrow.
forward.
Yeah,
And y'all
So,
begin to
right,
believe
right.
and know that at the end,
Right.
we're content and we know this is going to be
Right.
what it is.
Grow family from it.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's
grow
it.
family from
No,
it. 'Cause
yes,
to this
yes,
day
yes.
on,
That's-
everybody still works with each other.
Yeah, exactly.
You
That's
know?
true.
Yes.
So when I did it, so 14 days we did it. We let the teaser out. There was a website remember I told you I did 15 short films?
Yes.
When I let the teaser out for this movie, that same website that I always submitted my films to,
They
but
were
always
watching.
denied me. I submitted it. They accepted me. First time. That made me feel like, yo, I knew it.
Yes.
Did the trailer,
yeah.
submitted it again. They said, we don't even take trailers of this length, but we like it so much, we accept it, which is short film of the week. They accept it. So thank you to them.
Yes.
And that's when, the confidence, it just came in like, it's just that I told you so kind of thing. It
Right.
kicked in like I knew it.
Got a
man.
little cocky. It was
I knew
nothing
it.
wrong with that. But because
Yeah.
people. But let me ask you this question. Okay. When the Urban Film Festival,
Urban World, yeah.
Urban World,
Film Festival, yeah.
which one is 5, 1-5 in the world.
Yes, it
What-
is number 1 in the eastern region of the United States
Yes.
of America.
So
Black
when
Film
they
Festival.
combined all 4, it's in the top 5.
Correct.
Okay. When they actually informed you that your film would be sponsored, I mean, your film would be
Premiering there, yeah.
premiering in there, what was that feeling like?
So first submitted to Newark International Film Festival. Shout out to Kenny G. This gentleman here from Newark, New Jersey. Stand up, everybody in Newark.
All
He
right.
told me about Mr. Kenny G. Is a big name in the industry. I submitted to Newark, and luckily I got in. That was the first big
Yes.
one. I'm like, yo, I got into my first film festival. Did that. Newark, met Mr. Kenny G, Mac Wilds. I met a lot of stars there. Lorenz Tate from Power, and all these people.
Yes.
After that, Urban World's the one I wanted though.
Yes.
My eyes were set on Urban World, and I said, man, yo, I remember praying to God. I said, God, when people say pray, you always got to get on your knees. You could talk to him in your head.
Yes.
You know, so I'm
Because
talking
that's
about,
your personal relationship.
there you go. So I'm like, just let me get Urban World, man. Just let me get Urban World, man. And I asked one of my friends, the deadline where they were going to notify people if they get denied or accepted passed.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, what's going on? I didn't hear from them. So I hit my friend up that I know submitted that to there. I said, brother, did you hear from them? He said, yeah, why? I said, did you get accepted or denied? He said, I got denied. He said, that means you're still in the running, yo.
Yes.
Yo, my heart, I'm like, damn, God, please, man, let me get this, man.
Yes.
And I'll never forget the day I'm in the car with Devin Richardson. I'm looking through the email. Me and Devin are talking, about to go to a meeting with another brother about investment for the second film.
Yes.
I'm looking, and they said, congratulations, you've been accepted to Urban World Film Festival, man. And I said, yo. I remember getting out the car, eyes watered a little, and I'm like, all the pain, the 15 movies, the 5 years, the car accident, the wrist, the girls leaving. This is it. I
People
did it,
believe in
man.
you.
He's real. So when
Yes.
I said, yo, my ancestors are watching me.
Yes,
They there.
yes,
That means
yes.
this story's supposed.
Yes.
There's a reason for me.
Yes.
Everything that I went through, there's a reason, man. And I said,
Yes.
yeah, man, I did it. And I told,
Yeah,
I
like,
told my, I did it.
Oh, yeah.
And when Urban World hit, everything, just a trickle effect.
Yes,
I made Essence Magazine, top 13 films of 2019 to watch.
Salute my boy.
Only independent film. Most of the films on that list, which were incredible, were $1 million budget. I'm the only one that had a $50,000 budget with no name actors to make Essence Magazine 2019. The Root had me in their article. Variety Magazine had me in their article. Blackfilm.com had me in their article. I spoke to Nate Parker, which did what's the movie? I always forget the name. Birth of a Nation.
Birth of a Nation,
yes, I
yeah,
spoke-
about the Nat Turner story.
There we go. Spoke
Yes,
to that
yes,
brother on
because he
Instagram.
was independent and he was going
he
through.
blew.
Although he was an actor, but he put everything into
There you go.
that story because I believe that story should be told. He told it how he wanted it to tell.
And he got it done.
Although, yes. And salute to that brother, Nate Parker.
Nate Parker.
Salute
and,
you, man.
Thank you for even responding. So him and I were
Yes.
chopping it up. I spoke to Nate Parker, Michael Jai White.
Yeah, wow, yeah, another
And
thing.
you know,
he
the
was
Hollywood name just started to kick in, man.
Yes.
Clarissa Shields, champion of the world, the boxer,
Yes.
she spoke to me. You know, so these
Yes.
are people I'm talking to on a normal basis now. You know, that are
Yes.
reaching out and talking to me, and I'm reaching out to them. And then the international deals came, like everything. You know,
It just-
Germany, people in London, UK, we want to buy your movie. This. I met a producer. Hey, listen, I'm taking it to Netflix and Hulu. Let's get the contract. And everything's coming. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, a lot of stuff happened. At this point, I'm declining now. On the phone with people saying, I don't want to sell it to you. And I just sat back like, yo, I was the dude that had $400. And now I'm telling people from other countries that have money, I don't want your money. Because I don't think my film belongs on that platform. You know, with hard work and just going through the process, you get decision-making power.
But that's integrity.
And that's what happened.
And we spoke about that episode 4, about having integrity and not allowing the bag to be that carrot dangled in front of you.
You know, integrity for the bag.
Exactly.
And but I have another question. You know, because I'm the part that say love. When he say hustle, I say love. So what's up with your love life throughout all of this?
Oh, my girl's a big supporter. Shout out to my queen, Baradu. She's a physician, so you know she's not free.
Oh, so you still in that doctor field some kind of way?
Yeah. I love an educated sister, man. You know, and it's not that you have to be a doctor. You could be well read. You don't have to be a doctor to be educated. You know, you can do anything. You just have to be
autodidactic.
There you go.
So you said she's very supportive of your career?
Yes, very supportive of my career. She came to, what festival was it? She came to my premiere. I had a big premiere at the Regal Theater. I sold out the Regal Theater. That was my first big accomplishment before Urban World. We sold that out, red carpet with my banner in the back, and had my father come to see his last name, Yaw Agyapong film. Wow. So just a whole big thing, and it was beautiful, man. We sold out 400 seats at the Regal. First one since Spider-Man, they said, 2008. So that was the first big accomplishment. She came to there. And next week I'm flying to Texas. So my queen always supports me. She's the one that saw the movie 70.
Are you supportive of her career? Like 110%. Being that you turned your back on the doctor's world.
110%. When she was in residency, which she just graduated from recently, I was the one. And to be supportive, it's not that you have to have knowledge in the field that they're in. You can try to gain knowledge from it, but support can come from other aspects, such as cooking for her, giving her a massage. Right, so those are the things I was doing. You know, I was cooking for her. She came from residency. You working 12, 13-hour shifts. Her eyes are red. I'm cooking. I'm bringing over potatoes. Peeling the potatoes. She sleeps. She wake up. There's fish and potatoes cooked. You know, you do things like that. Massage.
Babe, I want some fish and potatoes.
That's it, brother. Soul got you, brother. Soul got you.
Before I came, I just cooked for the family.
There you go.
I know you always cook for the family, but now I want some fish and potatoes. That sounds good. You know,
so continue. I know she wanted to get into the love, but you know, I wanted
to... he answered it. I just wanted to know, like, his love life. Being that this is hustle and love.
You're gonna meet her.
Yeah, you know, we wish both of y'all could have came.
Yeah, I know. She just went to work when I was
because I want to get to the point where we...
Oh, we go... Yeah, let's go.
So continue.
Brother Soul, I like that, man.
Continue.
So, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So all that stuff started happening. And then... What was my name? Oh, yeah. So then I said, okay... You did it, but you don't want to dwell on the success of one project or one thing you accomplished. You finished 8th grade, and now you're just going to chill. Ninth is coming.
Right. Yeah.
So I said, how you going to follow up? So I said, what story can I do?
And it got to be big.
It has to be bigger than the first. And Birth of the Sea took off his sword, you know, all this stuff. So what can I do to follow up, but also do the kind of stories I want to do? Sending messages that say not just hack and slash Freddy Krueger and Jason kind of story. You know, I want messages within my movie.
Right.
Those kind of films are watched. Yeah, exactly. So I said, In Money We Trust. So that was my second film I wrote 2 years ago, prior to the accident and everything else. And I put it on the back burner. I'm doing Money We Trust, which is about organ harvesting, people from the affluent community coming into areas that are impoverished, and kidnapping these people because they don't think they're worthy of having their organs, and their organs belong to people that need it. So the wealthy don't want to wait on the donor list. They have enough money to purchase these organs. So they go in, there's an organization they hire that goes into this community, sets up shops, gentrifies the community to own shops and buildings to scope out who they want to kidnap the people, take their organs, and transfer it to those that don't want to wait on the donor list.
That sounds spooky, like what they might be doing now.
That's why all them people miss.
Yes.
All them kids.
It's very true.
So what type of people miss?
It's true. So, you know,
I'm scared.
No, there is a horror aspect to it, and I think all the films that I'm going to do always is going to have...
Jewish people might be doing.
People do it.
They do it.
Because you see how they live right across the street from Marcy Projects?
Of course.
Get caught slipping.
This is a real thing, though. All jokes aside, it's a real deal. It's a real deal.
60 Minutes did something on that, and like he said, rich people who have ailments, they need hearts, they need brains, they need legs, arms.
Oh, it's true.
Kidneys.
It's true.
They don't want to wait because usually, even if you have the money, they put you on a donors list.
Of course.
Yeah, that's what
But-
I'm saying. Yeah.
You know, rich people always find a way.
Find a way.
Around
Money's
it.
power, man.
Yes.
They setting up shop
Set up
in
a
our
kidnap.
community.
So
Yes.
that's what I did. So I said, okay, let me do a story about that. But at the same time, let's juice it up a little more and get a young man that comes from that impoverished community
Yes.
to get involved with those that are helping kidnap his own people.
Wow.
Unknowingly, though.
Yeah.
So the story, man, if y'all thought birth, just watch.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
Yes.
this
So
one.
when is that
He's
one
telling
coming
you.
out?
So we're shooting 2020. We're aiming for Felicia Rashad, which I just met, and we're talking to her management. William Dafoe, which played the Green Goblin in Spider-Man. Everybody knows William.
Yeah.
He's a legend. Damson Idris as the lead. What's the other brother's name? Giancarlo Esposito, Gus Fring from Breaking Bad. I don't know if you saw
Yes.
he was in Fresh, the movie
Yeah.
Fresh. Gus Fring. So Giancarlo. So we're aiming for those people to start in 2020. The producers are just waiting for me to finish the script. But every day I've just been cleaning it up. It's done. And when I'm telling you, when y'all see this movie, man, I really. A nomination may be at stake, right?
Yes.
Like an Oscar nomination may be coming. That's how good
Okay,
the movie
speak
is.
that into
We're
existence.
going to Colombia to finish the movie off
Yeah.
at the end. We're going around. So this is the next big thing. The budget's way bigger. So I got that going.
Yeah.
So I'm still
Birth of
doing.
Deceit was kind of scary a
It
little
was.
bit.
It was.
That
I'm always
lady-
gonna have that thriller element to it.
That lady really was. Y'all made her look that scary?
Yeah.
Cause she was scaring me.
Yeah,
I
we
kept
did.
looking down. She
Then
come
there
on
was
the
a little
No, it
incest thing going on
Oh,
with her and
yeah.
the brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
But
which
that
is
was a
natural
great
and the
movie,
brother.
though.
People do it. See,
No,
you know,
that
I'm
was-
the kind of director. I like to talk about the real. You
Yeah,
know, a
and
lot
she
of,
was a police officer.
Yes,
she
sir.
hid behind the back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And a
So
lot of movies.
technically, she had a license.
But she
To
just
do these
looked
things.
scary.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
she
she
did.
had a
She did.
license to do what she wanted to do, and
That's what
she
I'm
was
saying.
unexpected because she was a woman.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And sometimes we don't expect women
They should have suspected her because
to
she
do.
just looked scary.
Yeah, she looked very
And
scary.
y'all could, if you can, you guys could probably leave the link to the trailer in the bio so people
Yes,
can see.
yes,
Okay.
Kind
yes,
of thing.
yes.
So that's called The Birth of the Sea. So I said, okay, Money We Trust. And now, now that I'm going to these festivals and all this stuff, so I'm watching Instagram, not Instagram, what do you call it? YouTube.
Yes.
I'm just chilling, watching YouTube. I've been watching Queen's Flip for a long time. Queen's Flip started from the battle rap. I'm watching this
Salute to
funny
my
guy.
boy Queen's Flip.
Queen's Flip. So I'm watching him, the battle rap guy. I'm like, this guy's funny. And then I see him branch off. I didn't know he had his own thing going.
Yeah.
So I start watching him. He's doing skits in the street and all. I'm like, that's cool. Then I see he had a studio interviewing people. So I'm watching. And then I faded out for a little because, I'm doing my movies at the same time.
Yeah.
Then I come back and I see this guy on a couch. His name was Bimmy. And I'm watching the story. I'm like, damn, that's pretty interesting, man. All right, cool.
Shout out
Salute to my
Bimmy.
brother Bimmy.
I see Bimmy.
Southside till we die.
And then all of a sudden, I think it was the next week, a few weeks later, whatever. I'm scrolling down and I see this dude and it said Soul. It had the hat and it said B. I'm like, who's this? So I click it and I remember him saying, the first thing I remember, hey, we got here, I'm the big homie of the real.
Big homies.
Big homie of the real big homie.
So I hear that and I'm like, who's this dude? The energy, like, the charisma. I'm like, the way he spoke, it was very convincing because he was so confident. That's what attracted me to the video. So he's sitting up, he's telling the story, and you can see in his eyes, this gentleman is telling his story with conviction. So I'm like, all right, cool, it's interesting. And at the same time, the things he was doing and the things he was going through, he wasn't glorifying it. That's what attracted me, because you hear gangster stories all the time, nothing new. We see the movies, we see that. He wasn't glorifying it, but he was telling you the things he had to do to survive, what he went through, and how he turned over a new leaf.
But a real true story.
Yeah, it wasn't something he made up and came and pulled from here. Everything he was saying, and what I think for me, what solidified it, and attracted me to the story is the fact that he put names in it for verification. So it wasn't, because anyone can lie. When you don't say names, you can be lying. But when you say this person's involved, this person's involved, now people start checking with these people. Like, is he lying? He's lying.
Yeah.
And there was no rebuttals. Like, this guy said this person's name, this person's name. So I'm like, yo, who's this dude? And I remember at the end, it flipped, I think released like a 30-minute episode. I'm like, yo. I remember just finishing. I'm like, wow, that was a story. And I remember waiting for the full episode to come out. And I don't think they showed you, but I heard somebody in the background talking, his wife, and you saying, I'm like, who are these people? They just came out of nowhere, because Flip never, like, he was the first one. So I'm like, who is this dude? Is he real? Is this real?
Yeah.
The story he
No,
told,
no,
I never heard of that kind of stuff before. So I'm like, dang. And me, I'm a creative. So I always have my mind going, yo, that would be a powerful story. That would be, so I'm sitting there, I said, I'm also patient though. You have to watch people before you enter their circle.
Right,
When
just
you work
can't
with
jump
them,
on.
no, you don't want to. You don't know this dude, and he don't know
Right.
me. So I'm like, let me wait. Let me see the 2 hour, the
Yes,
full
the
episode.
full episode.
Because I don't know who this guy is. So let me wait. So Flip released the full thing. I said, now I'm going to watch this. I got my chips ready, everything.
Your
I remember I'm
popcorn.
sitting at the computer and I'm plus play.
Your
He's
drink.
talking. Yeah, this. And what I liked about him was he was so humble. He wasn't like brag. It wasn't braggadocious. He was just chill and tell his story. This, and tell his stuff. So I'm like, okay, the 2 hour joint convinced me. Does he have anything else we can see? And he said, oh, my Instagram is SoulB, da-da-da. So I'm looking through an not Instagram, what do you call it? YouTube. It suggests videos that you can watch. And I saw something called like Black Mogul.
Yeah.
So I click it. I'm like, oh, that's the girl. Okay, that's his wife. All right, cool.
The girl.
So I saw them. So I'm just studying you guys, and that's how scary it is. You have to be careful what you put out there because
Yes.
it's not just entertainment. People are actually watching and
Yes,
studying
yes,
you for
yes.
certain purposes.
No, we trust
So
me.
you have to be careful what you throw on the
Yes.
internet. So I'm watching this gentleman is flipping it like Chef Brown doing the omelet. I'm like, all right, this brother.
Hurry up with my omelet. I was hungry.
I said, I
We
respect
always
it,
got
man.
a big argument.
I love
If you want to do it,
Yeah, you said
if
no,
you want to
man.
do it, let me put
And
my
did you
love
clean
in
that
it.
counter before you put
Yeah,
all the
the-
onions and stuff and
So-
scraping it like that?
So I'm like, I like that. The fact that a man
Yeah.
can come out and pronounce his love for his woman without being scared and trying to act like, oh, I don't love her. You know,
Yeah,
he was saying,
yeah.
I love this woman. I'm cooking for him. I'm like, yeah, this dude's a real, I like this.
Yeah.
And Isha's talking and she's not, you know, she's a real woman.
Yes.
She's giving her opinion. She don't
Yes,
care what
yeah,
I'm
but
saying.
that's
She's
a
strong.
fact.
So when I was watching, like I said, as a creative, I'm thinking as a creative.
Yes.
There's two forces in the room. I'm like, wow, okay. It's not that they're submissive to each other, but they're able to state their own opinions and come to a common ground. That's what I like.
yes.
It's not just someone trying to appease the
Yeah,
other.
yes,
Like,
yes,
oh, all right, I
yeah.
agree with you. It's no,
Yeah.
this how I feel.
Yeah, this how I feel.
And
Sometimes
That's
it
good
may
that you
get,
said
it may get like, but
The fist may be gone.
Yes,
People
yes,
was
yes.
against that. Like,
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of
At first
people.
I was.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call. I'm like, what's she doing? And I kept watching. I'm like, no, you need that. Because when you have
Right.
someone in a relationship that's always saying yes to everything you say, you feel alone now. It's like, damn, what do you like?
Yeah.
right,
know,
it's
and
a doormat. I'm just not a
And you were able
doormat.
to state your opinion. I said, this kind of energy works. That's why they're in a relationship.
yes.
So the energy works. People may not see it like that, but
Yes,
when you watch them
they
long
don't.
enough, you're
Yes.
like, oh, this the energy. That's how it works.
That's just how we are. People,
So-
oh, she talked too much. Oh, she cut him off. Oh.
People ain't gonna like everybody.
Yeah.
That's how people are. So I'm
So
watching.
I'm
like,
just supposed to sit there and just let him do
No,
all the
you
talking?
did the right thing,
I'm just
sister.
supposed to let him scrape my omelet
No,
off the
no,
dirty
no, you
counter.
did the right thing.
That
No,
counter
but-
was clean.
I
No, the
heard that.
counter
I
was
cleaned
clean.
it.
It was clean. Even if it was dirty, I still ate the omelet.
So then I saw the next episode. I said, I'm not gonna reach out yet. Everything's going well, but I'm
Yeah.
like, something can be too good to be
Yeah,
true.
too, yeah.
So I'm watching. I see. This is where it happened. Where I said, okay, now it's time. There was a gentleman by the name of Ty Two Fly, Your
Yeah,
son?
that's our son.
and I saw him, and I saw my 5-year-old. I'm like, so he's a family man.
Yes, yes.
Because you need this gentleman to represent something.
Yes,
If
yes,
you're doing a project, he has
yes.
to represent something.
No,
He's
yes.
a family man. And then he
Yes.
said, Sandiyat Ali. I said, that's an African name.
Yeah.
He's conscious. So I'm just watching all this stuff. He's conscious. Okay. Now I'm watching the wife now. Let me see if she agrees with it. I'm watching the body and everything, studying it. She's talking, okay, cool. I see Sandiyata jump in the middle. Like he was laying on y'all playing with him. I'm like, this is dope. You know what I'm saying? I see when your son is talking Tatu Fly, you're watching him, you're listening to what he's saying. I'm like, these people are cool, okay. So I watched the whole
Then I'm
episode.
bothering him, picking with
Yeah, I
him,
remember.
poking
Yeah,
him.
yeah. So I'm like, all right, now I'm gonna reach out. Let me see something now. Yo, so I said, let me start by commenting first. Yo, check y'all DMs. Y'all don't check y'all DMs, man.
I don't check. She was the shit. It was her. I was like, ooh, you don't see on Hannah. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, check y'all DMs. Y'all deserve your own show. I'm
Yeah.
like, just trying to bait y'all slowly.
Yeah.
I didn't want to come out all in the mood and everyone jumps on. I'm trying to bait you. I'm like, damn, these people, man, they're not listening. So I said, how can I said, let me just go to the dude's Instagram. He said
Yeah.
it. I said, yo, brother, I want to talk business with you. You gave me the number.
Yeah.
I called. I said, let me see if this dude's a jack on the phone. You're like, yo, I said, listen, I'm going to be straightforward. No games. I'm
Yeah.
not trying to have dinner for 10 months straight and get to
Yeah.
know you. Brother, let's get a project done and change the world.
Yes.
And I said, I want to do a documentary, man, on your life. I've been watching
And it's
you.
crazy. But when you called me, I kid you not, I was right smack. I had all the homies. I was right in the middle of White Core Projects. Dude, I'm buying some sneakers here. Crackhead came with some sneakers. And I'm like, yo, homie, hold up. I'm talking to him over there. And I was like, huh? And I was like, wow. But honestly, and I always say this and I share this, with everybody, is that when I went in 2 years prior, I'll never forget it. Me and my wife, she drove me. The judge goes, you want to go get something to eat? I said, no, Your Honor.
I was like, no, come on, let's go
I
get
don't,
something to eat.
I don't, because look, I don't want to get, because I said in my mind, if I go out of this door,
I'm not coming back.
I'm not coming back. My guy put up the house for me. I was going to do it to him, but people believe, even at the age I am, I still have people that wholeheartedly believe in me. So I said, babe, I didn't want to leave my beautiful. I'm like, oh my God, I'm leaving this chocolate. Oh, man. But I said, I got to do it. But from that point, I've never in my entire life put my trust in a higher power, just in all honesty. And I said this, I said, God, I'm going to put my trust. I'm going back in this hell, because prison is hell. I said, I'm going back in this hell. I'm going to put it all in your hands, because I know what I left. I escaped. So I know what I'm going back to. It ain't like I don't know. Oh, enemies, and my enemy mainly was administration. And I've experienced 15 years of them just keeping me confined in a box and all of this. So now I put my higher power, and I kid you not, man. He spit me back out on dry land 2 years later to be with my wife and kids. She came to pick me up, and he told me, he said, just keep, he said, and from that, as the time was going on, although he was trying, the devil was trying everything in their power, even trying to split us up, these people was wicked. So a lot of people think I was bugging out, but I wasn't really bugging, and my wife experienced it firsthand.
Oh, yeah, they did me dirty.
And she never experienced, she never been to prison. So, and he told me, and I got out, 90 days, man, and everything just from the interview to you right now, and the partnership of what we're going to create, you feel me? And to show individuals, you know what I'm saying, how great the power, not only of teamwork, of when you believe wholeheartedly. This is bigger than me, because like I said, my story is my homie K.O. Smitty. He been in jail 45 years. You feel me? My homie Ace, who you see them guys, everybody talking about paid in full. Ace got 115 years. We don't hear about these. The real deal. That was my neighbor, Ron Dubolton. No, but I am. But what I'm showing you is that he just ignited, which is in conjunction, you feel me, of our partnership of how we came together. You feel me? And formulated the relationship that we have to tell this story, because I'm not claiming the story, the message. Remember we said, not the messenger, the message. And this is the message to our audience, how great this is.
Yeah.
So you can be gangster, but have a spiritual foundation, because if you see any other ethnic group, I don't care if they czars, I don't care if they godfathers, I don't care if they Ingrid, they all have a spiritual connection. So my people, it's the black people, my Latino people, you always have to understand this. I'm not telling you how to get it, because we as a people, we gotta hustle. That's what hustle and love is. We gotta hustle, we gotta love, regardless of our situation, because it's a struggle. It's a struggle. Every day it's a struggle to maintain, to hold your integrity. Just when you're in meetings and somebody wants your story so they can downplay it or whitewash it or do something that you're not comfortable with, and they'll just throw the behead. Here go $5 million. We want that.
Yeah, nah.
Integrity.
Yes.
I'm not doing that.
Integrity. So that's the point. So go ahead, brother, continue because you have so much going on.
brother.
I mean,
So and you know what? I think that's the beauty of our relationship, you, me, and Isha, is
Yes.
that like I said, I'm not affiliated with any gang or
Yes,
anything. I'm just
no.
a normal brother. But you walked a certain path, I walk a certain path, and we were able to meet. That's what's beautiful about it.
Yes.
That you don't have to be the same or come from the same place. You can come from two different places and come to a common ground. So I think that's beautiful about it. So I reached out to you and we said, let's do it. Not only you, but your wife is involved.
Yes.
She's gonna be co-writer with me. Your co-executive producer.
Yes.
So she's gonna be joining me in the writing of the what do you call reenactment scenes and everything that we're gonna be writing. She's an author. You're an author. So everything
Yes.
worked together.
Yes.
She came
Yeah,
up with the
everything
title,
came to say.
Rising
Yes.
from the Soul. And,
rising from the soul.
you know, and I didn't even tell you guys this, but I told you a little bit, but
Yes.
you're making some phone calls. Some big stuff is happening.
Well, let
bigger
it
than
just
I
happen.
expected.
Yes,
I'll tell you that much.
Let it happen, man. I'm not questioning
Wait, let him
anything.
tell us what he ain't tell us.
I
Just
believe-
let him listening.
So, I'm Ghanaian.
Yes.
I'm Ghanaian. It's just God is the way things come together is very strange, but there is similar to like Breakfast Club. I guess that's one of the biggest radio stations, ethnic radio stations in this country. There's one in Ghana called
Yes.
Peace FM.
Yes.
With Dr. Osei, and you say that name in Ghana, everybody knows him.
Yes.
He's the biggest thing.
Yes.
And we're actually connecting with him, brother.
Yes.
I already was able to pull in 3 or 4 people that are willing to join in this project as producers.
Yes. Yes.
We're lining up right now to introduce you to the president of the country.
Oh.
I didn't tell you guys that. The president of the country, Akufo-Addo, hopefully gets elected in 2020. But regardless, there's some famous rap stars that are there, like similar to Drake, Sarko Day. So we're lining a lot of stuff up that I didn't think was gonna, but people are pouring in, hearing about this story.
Yes, man.
Every festival I go to, I announce it. Every post, so people
Yes.
just messaging me. There's a lady in London that's gonna be helping us. She's a psychologist. She wants to come on board. Wow. So a lot of stuff is happening, brother.
Yes.
We're gonna
Look
take
at
you
God.
to
That's God
Elmina
working,
Castle,
man.
where
Yes.
the slaves were taken. We're
Yes.
gonna take you there.
Yes.
We're gonna teach you about the culture, the food. I
Yes.
have my brother Fred. Shout out to you. He's doing our garments. I have special garments made
Yes.
for you guys when we
Oh yeah,
arrive.
I did share that one that you said you was getting a wardrobe done.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's somebody that's gonna make garments for
Yes.
us. His
Amen.
father has a factory out there. We have clothing waiting for us, food,
Yes.
housing, everything. So we're gonna have a great time in Ghana to take you back and show
Yes.
how a gentleman that walked a dark path once turned over a new leaf. He walks a light path, is able to reconnect with his ancestral roots and see the
Sankofa.
beauty. Sankofa.
Sacrifice.
That's it.
See,
So go back and get it.
Listen, my African brothers and my African man brothers, man, this is the real deal.
Thank you.
Y'all have to support. Y'all make
he's so
every
young.
yes, but
That's
y'all
what-
make
that's why I'm so
everyone
intrigued.
else millionaires and billionaires,
That's
and you don't support. That's self-hate, man.
Yeah.
That's self-hate. When we got the real, you just heard his story. He sat on the couch. That's like you sat on the couch. You said, "Damn!" Instead of him choosing to go get a package, he went and bought a camera. But the struggle was all the same.
That's it. That's it. So it shows you it's possible for anybody. I'm
Yes.
not special.
Self-love.
That's it.
Self-love. That's what just love yourself and believe in yourself, even if no one believes in you.
And find people with the same drive.
Yes.
And don't move and live for other people's opinions.
That's a
Believe-
big thing.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a huge
That
thing.
right there is big.
You have to live and believe in yourself.
Do it
Yes.
for you. Do it for
Because
you.
if this person tell you no, that person tell you no, that person tell you no, but for all different reasons, you're trying to satisfy everybody's appetite except your own. You're gonna lose.
Yeah, that's
While
true.
they're satisfied with seeing you fail, you're gonna lose. But when you believe in yourself and you love yourself and you understand yourself, it's like, okay, you know what? Forget what everybody's saying. I'm gonna sit on this hospital bed after this bad car accident, and I'm gonna believe in my gift. And now look at God.
Now
Tapped into that high because the ancestors, they know, man, when it's all positive, man, all you can get is success.
That's it. That's what.
That's
comes
the only
from.
thing comes out of that.
No, you're right.
Permanent success, not temporary. We have like the 696 fastest rising, fastest going. We talking about permanent success where we're here
Permanent wealth.
to
Generation.
make the difference and give you the formula an actual experience.
That's it. And like I said, with this documentary, is not to glamorize the things that
No,
you've done in the past few
yes.
years. It's to show people you can come from this
Yes.
and end up here. You can do, there's more to life than just prison, bills, and die.
That's right.
You know, you can do this. You
It's
can
never
go
That's
too
above
the
and
late.
message,
beyond.
even with Hustle and Love,
Yes.
even with Black Mogul Inc. You know,
Yes.
he came from where he came from. He went through what he went through. But look now,
That's
he's
it.
not on YouTube glorifying and beating down and tearing
nah, I
down
don't
others
wanna-
because
yeah,
of that.
no,
It's, I told y'all my story. I shared my history, so nobody can tell y'all my past. I gave it to
Exact- I
y'all
told
raw
you.
myself.
On a
Raw,
platter.
you know what
Right,
I'm saying?
on the platter. I gave you everything I had in me from the past. So nobody, once y'all see me on top, nobody can say, well, he did this much time in jail. He's this.
Because I
he's-"
told you that already.
Right, I already told
Yes.
you that.
Now look at
so
what
look
I'm
at me
doing.
now.
Visualization, what I'm
Look at me
doing.
now.
Yeah,
Hey.
Not
That's
what
it.
I'm saying.
No. Watch my deeds.
Ah.
Brother Malcolm said. That's it.
Remember, that's right.
He said,
Malcolm
don't listen
said
to a man's words. Watch his deeds.
deeds
So
as
shout
it
out.
follows.
So shout out to D Chambers. We're doing a battle rap movie.
Yes.
The first big one since 8 Mile. Smack is involved.
Oh, that's my guy.
Smack, the guy with the beard.
That's my guy.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
rap guy.
Smack.
He's
That's
involved.
right, yeah.
D Chambers is called Before the Battle. Jeff's gonna be on there with me. Jerry shooting.
Man,
it.
we there.
So
we
that's it,
there.
family.
Definitely.
And then Chelsea Film Festival. Y'all coming?
Yes.
coming.
You know we coming.
Chelsea
Suited
is
and
sponsored
booted.
by Givenchy.
Yes.
USA Today. They just went on Fox News today to talk about the festival, and my film is closing night film spotlight. So B will be there. I'll make sure I announce it. So
Yes.
ladies,
We're going to
promote the
listen. We're
project.
supporting that to the tilt.
Chelsea, and then I'm flying
Red
to
carpet
Texas next
affair.
week, so
Suited and booted.
that's it. That's
It's
it.
October what?
October 20th, Sunday 7th. That's a Sunday 7:30.
Okay, 5 days after my birthday.
Yes.
Oh, perfect.
5 days
Well, I
after
gotta
her
say that on the
birthday.
mic then. All right.
Yes.
No,
Happy
I'm
birthday.
shy.
I mean, you want to give
Okay.
any shout outs, any whatever you want to do,
Yo, shout
brother.
out
You
to the
can-
whole team. Shout out to Dennis Scarfeo, Devin Richardson. Shout out to Jeff. Thank you for coming, my brother. I appreciate it.
anytime.
And shout out to everyone that's helping me. Tanisha Laverne
Catalina.
Grant, Carolina Rudis, our assistant director.
That's right.
Tanisha Laverne Grant. Thank you very much. A Teach Shop producer that's gonna be helping us. Jamal Hodge, my boy, director. Just shout out to everybody that's helped me. Everyone that believed in me, and even those that didn't believe in me that now see the vision and what I'm trying to do. You know, you're forgiven. You may not come with me
Look
on the
at
journey,
me
but
now.
you're forgiven.
Yeah, yo,
Look
I
at me now.
forgive you.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we want to shout out to this young brother, man. He hit me in the DM. He's from Colonial, Virginia, and he has the largest black apparel company in Virginia. And he sent us, which is a sponsor,
Better boss.
course to be a better boss.
Better boss.
Get me some
Young
shirts,
brother.
man.
Oh, don't
Shout out to
worry,
Better
we got-
Boss. Thanks
Better
for
Boss.
sponsoring the t-shirts.
That's dope.
You know what
We
I'm
looking
saying?
forward to
His
the
sweats and his
sweatsuits.
clothing line is dope. But you know, and the brother, I said, man, whatever you want to do because he's young, he's black. And I'm not saying my white and Hispanic brothers, if you give it to me, I'm to support it.
White
Long
and
as you
Hispanic,
real.
man. It's love.
Yeah, it's love. Long as you real, but he's just a young brother, and he reached out to me, and I said, listen, my little platform, brother, appreciate it. Better Balls.
That's nice.
He has a whole collection of original stuff. I mean,
Wow.
yes.
Plug your Instagram.
Yeah, so my
Yes.
Instagram is Agyapong Films. So it's AGYAPONG Films, FILMS, and then Oheni's Journey, which is OHENES, and then Journey. And
Oh, so I was
know
saying it right. Oh, Henny.
Ohini.
Okay.
And he
Ohini means
hashtags.
king, by the way.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And she will be Ohima.
Oh, he
which
ma.
is your queen.
Yes, my queen.
Oh,
you-
Hima.
Oheni,
Oh, no,
Ohema.
Ohima.
All right.
So that's your queen.
Well, of course, y'all can follow me and him on Instagram at Isha J, ESHA, the letter J, 214.
And so be at s.u.o.u.l. small case b.
And lastly, I just want to add before we go, Netflix, if y'all watching, we still looking for distribution. So holla at your boy, holla at the team, Hulu, and HBO. Holla at
Yes.
us, man. We here, anybody
Holla.
distribution.
Holla.
Thank you very much for having me on the show.
And before we close out, make sure y'all go cop Envy, that Brooklyn chick, part 1 and 2, because part 3 is coming soon. So y'all got to catch up with part 1 and 2 so y'all can know what's going on in part 3, all right?
And the
And
lipstick too.
brown chick, new lipstick line.
Envy Lips, organic lipstick. We have the brown chick collection, which is just, different shades of nude. And, of course, we got that clear lip gloss on deck all day, every day. So make sure y'all DM me Hit us up in the email, blackmogulinc@gmail.com.
And I told y'all my coming book, Scam Life 1 and 2, will be coming. But because of what happens so quickly, I have a book which I'm going to share with y'all. It's called The Poetic Hymns of a Convicted Man. And it's 50 poems of my trials, tribulations, and triumphs while I did the 15 years in punitive segregation. Wow. And it was the emotions that I went through that I put on paper. So that's coming within the next month.
And
you
look
know,
out for Rising from the Soul. The
and
documentary, man.
and how could we forget
From the Soul.
Rising from the Soul, a documentary by Agyapong
Directed, yeah.
Films, directed by Yaw Agyapong, New Black Hollywood here.
And thanks for everything. Thanks for
no
coming
problem.
and sharing your story.
Thank
Yes.
you. Thank you,
Thanks
guys.
for reaching out to share
Yes,
his story.
man.
Thanks for including me.
No, thank you.
He
Yes.
think y'all want to include me because you think I could control him.
Nah.
You know,
it's just about helping people,
no,
man.
I mean, blowing him up.
That's good though.
He's like, yeah, they think you could control me, but nah. On a serious note, thanks because it's a blessing. Seriously,
Yes,
No,
yes,
like even
man.
what you shared with me as far as me playing the part, like this is something that goes under my belt as well as his.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
definitely, that's all love. It's all God given.
Yes, partnership, man. That's what we do, you know, to win. Because us as a people, if we don't band together as a team, all that barrel and the crab, we not gonna win. So this is just showing you right out of penitentiary where I'm at. When your mind is right, your fitted is on right. You know what I'm saying? You militant, you aware, and you determined. You can make it, man.
I don't think the fitted have nothing to do with it. You just wanted to do
like
that.
No,
No.
the fitted,
Cool, man.
listen, Bulls
He
better
just
give
wanted
me.
to do that.
Listen, Bulls better give me an endorsement. I
Oh,
made this
man.
fitted.
You need
I
it.
made this fitted.
You have a lot.
Listen, do you see, man? Where you get that fitted from?
You made that a
And it's
signature,
crazy.
right?
My African guy, he gives me all exclusive fitteds
Wow. Okay.
in Flatbush.
Rising from the Soul. Thank you so much. Have a
Yes.
show, man. We coming with it.
All
Start the family
right,
with it.
with
yeah,
it.
man.
Exactly.
God bless, and
See us in Africa.
hold on.
That's gonna be dope. Y'all
And-
got to do an episode in Africa.
At the
Yeah,
end,
we're gonna do Africa.
we gotta end the show, baby. Make sure, man, you inspire.
Empower.
You motivate, empower, and educate the people, man. You're obligated.
Your obligatory duty.
It's an obligatory duty. That's a fact. You're obligated. Any platform you get.
Missionary duty, man.
Because you never know who's watching and who you may influence.
We see y'all next Thursday on Hustle and Love.
And love.